Hey folks, Justin here. Welcome back to the channel. Back up, me and Maple's back up here on the homestead today. So we're gonna get busy today before it gets really hot. It's supposed to be the hottest day this week. Looking at triple digits today. So it's already pushing 90 degrees, and it's 9 o'clock this morning, so it's getting hot already. But gonna get back on these bracing systems I put together the other day. We're gonna get this bracing wire put on and try to clean up some of these fence rows. So next week come in here and start driving some T-posts and hopefully start pulling some wire here pretty soon. So y'all stay tuned and let's get this knocked out before we burn up today. Now we're going to drive a few staples in these posts to hold these bracing wires. Folks, remember to bring my hammer today. Didn't forget it. Grab my roll of bracing wire. See where I want to start at here. You can see my little spinning Jenny right there. That's what I keep my spooled bracing wire on. That comes in real handy, holding your wire, and it just rolls right off. But you always want to make sure your bracing wire is pointing to the direction which way your wire is going to pull to hold that end post right there in. Keep it tight. I know a lot of people, when they do the bracing wire, they do either they'll do a figure 8 or they'll double loop their bracing wire and then tighten it up. I just found out it's easier for me just to use one wrap around my post. The wire I'm using is pretty heavy gauge wire. I want to say it's either 11 or 12 gauge. I can't remember off the top of my hand, but I always run into the problem when I double loop it is getting both loops tight. And when I say tight, I mean like guitar string tight. So when you flick that wire, that one needs to be tightened up a little more because I just tightened up that brace over here. Should sound like a guitar string, like a bass string on a guitar. Hear that? That's what it needs. That's a good tightness right there. So usually most cases I would just put one brace wire on each side of the system, but since this side over here is going to be holding the gate, I'm going to put another brace wire going the opposite direction, and just so it holds holding the weight of the gate also. So and when you're putting your brace wire up on your bracing systems, also try to get it in close as you can to a 45-degree angle. Sometimes that's hard because of the way the land lays, but I just eyeball mine. So let's get this other brace wire put on and we'll be done with this system. All right, folks, let me show you here. So you can see this side of the brace system's got an X pattern for bracing wire. And that side's just got a single. Like I said earlier, doing this because on this end post, there's gonna be a gate hanging there. So just to keep the sag out of the post from the weight of the gate over time, that's why I put an X brace in there going the opposite direction. So I got her all tightened down with the sprockets and everything, and I'll flip you around and show you what kind of contraptions these things are. They're pretty handy deals. So there's a little better close-up of the sprocket thing I'm using. So you just tie it off there in the hole, and it's got this tightening tool that you see me using earlier. A tightening tool right there. And you just tighten that book, tighten your brace wire up with it. And I'll show you how I tie this off. I'm not gonna show you doing it, but I'm gonna show you. So all I do, I just tie a high tension knot when I connect it to my sprocket, and I just tighten it up, and that holds it on there real good. So let's check to see how tight these are. Pretty tight. Sounds like a guitar string. That's where you want it. Hear that? It's guitar string tight. All right, that one's done. Let's move on to the other ones to get them knocked out before it gets too hot. Folks, I'm done for the day. Getting warm, sticky, getting sweaty. But that's not a bad thing, I guess. But get all my bracing wire put up on these bracing systems. Show you what some of the finished product looks like. So I'm gonna get on out of here and head on down the bank and get my dozer operator guy taken care of, and yeah, that's about it. Well, folks, got the dozer guy paid. He's still up there doing work, but I'm calling it a day. I'm hot and sweaty, getting wore out, and I'm gonna get this truck unloaded and grab some lunch, and that's where I'm gonna leave you, right here. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time. You'll have a great day, and God bless you.